Amit, it's such a pleasure to have you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course. No, thank you for having me. It's great.
When we talk about you and ServiceNow, there is one word that stands out of all the chaos about AI and the opportunity, if I may say it, is that ServiceNow has become a big integrator for technologies. And that's where I thought I should ask you the first question to elaborate on how you see that.
Yeah, I think ServiceNow is kind of this operating system for enterprise. You think about it that way, right? We are more of an orchestrator than just integrator. An orchestrator is more at a business process level. Integration happens usually data or application. That we do for sure, but we do really this whole business process orchestration, which allows you to run and operate your business efficiently and touch all the different systems you might be using in a much more better way. Right, so you're much more efficient, much more predictable. You better get better outcome, and you get automation out of it. And now with AI and Agentic AI, that thing gets even much more turbocharged. So think of us as an orchestrator with a full enterprise OS running as a heart inside an enterprise.
If you look at the 30,000 feet level, the AI and now generative AI, agentic AI has been going on for the last 3-4 years. A lot of opportunity, obviously, but a lot of chaos as well. As a leader, how do you see this evolving at the 30,000 feet level?
Yes, I think the AI is going to be here for some time. I mean, it is really a big transformation already, and it's changing how companies build their software and how they use software and how they can run much more efficiently. So I'm seeing AI is going to be a tailwind behind a lot of things which we do at ServiceNow, because every technology and things we were doing for customers was to make them efficient, make them automated. And now with AI and agentic idea of AI agents working together to solve a customer use case and delivering value becomes much more interesting. So that's what we are focusing on, and we're seeing customers really like it. It's resonating with what they're trying to do, how they see their future growth opportunities, and us partnering with those customers really is starting to give us a lot of better insights and improve our capabilities to make sure we can help those customers.
One of the things you talked about in the early interviews is about onboarding your employees. That was a good example spread out there, and I thought I should ask you again to elaborate on that.
Yeah, so it's any process. Typically, every company goes through many different things on a daily basis, right? Employee onboarding, getting help with hardware, or getting new laptop. Nowadays, getting customer service issue resolved. So that usually touches more than 10-15 systems. Employee onboarding, you need to get them an employee ID. Second, you need to get them into HR system. Third, you might require them to get the benefits. Fourth, you might want to get their things around investment or 401k. Fifth, you might be time related stuff or travel related stuff. Those are all different systems typically. And as an individual, if you have to do that thing, that'll take you 10 days, 15 days, logging in and logging out of multiple systems, getting credentials. You need to get provision for multiple applications. What ServiceNow does is takes that pain out completely, right? As you say, as an employee needs to be onboarded, you put that into our interface, either through a chat interface or through a web interface or mobile. Automatically, the ServiceNow software will take care of all those tasks in real time, and employees onboarded in less than 30-40 minutes, and they have everything they require. They get productive, they get working faster, they feel better joining the company, and the company gets a lot of value out of it, and removes the errors as well as gets a lot more efficiency driven outcomes. So that's kind of the example you will see with Agentic. You're really taking that pain out, getting successes, and things that are all mundane tasks. Why does anybody want to do it? The AI software can do it, and that's what ServiceNow really thrives on.
Taking this to the startup level, a lot of younger entrepreneurs would want these kind of benefits so they can focus on doing well, which is innovation, not worry about these things. What is your advice to emerging entrepreneurs around who are looking for opportunities that they can rely on companies like yours?
Yeah, I think any startup, first what they should be doing is making sure they're building something which is going to be value to a customer. Otherwise, it's useless. Second, I think they should think about the market segment and the ecosystem they're going to work in. Who are the right companies they should be partnering with? How did they make 1 + 1 better? More than 2, because if I am at ServiceNow, I'm looking at a lot of startups. I'm looking for good product, good skills, and somebody who can add a lot more domain, so that then I can improve what I'm delivering to my customers, right? So the combination has to be powerful. So startups, as they're thinking about what they're investing in, what they're building, one, make sure they are definitely deeper in the domain. Don't be superficial. Build something which is useful, and people can vouch for, and be very customer centric. And as long as you're there, I think those things all eventually works out. You have to keep on pivoting, no doubt, because you're learning new things, but your core understanding and the ideas you're bringing in has to have value.
And my last question is about leadership. As a leader, you have to be abreast not only with the evolving technologies, but be able to peek into the future and determine what's going to be applicable. How do you keep yourself, one, abreast of the technology innovation, and two, keep your calm and focus and make sure the company is going the right direction with the employees?
Yeah, no, it's a regular challenge, right? So the best way I keep up with one, I talk to as many customers as I can, right? I mean, in the last 11 months I've been at ServiceNow, I've spoken to more than 300 customers, one-on-one and direct discussions. So getting input from the market signals is very important. Second, I think, of course, look at what's happening in the technology field, what has been innovated, what are the things, and then really use my experience to say this technology can help this way, and this is where we should be investing in, because that will make a difference, right? So having that relationship from customers. Second, looking at the market, talking to as many startups. I learn a lot when I talk to entrepreneurs, because they are really solving this problem in a very focused mindset, right? And they have a lot more pulse at what that could be. So having that discussion, and then just using a lot of those data points, and then reflecting and bringing them together to really make sure we stay ahead, differentiated, and create value for our products to customers. And that's always the focus, and making sure we are delivering towards that.
Thank you again. It's been great having you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.